What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of the coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with the final week of the NBBL Season 7. We are in Week 8, so yeah, the next time you see an NBBL video after this one, it's going to be playoffs, baby. Anyway, today we are taking on an opponent who is quite a few things to me. He's a homie. He's the officially my rival, I guess you could say. So he's a homie, he's a rival, he's also my mock partner, which shout out to him for that, because if I'm telling it like it is, I be facing some really tough opponents, but somehow the homie manages to always make better mock teams than the actual team that comes with the game. Now, not always, but most of the time he does, and it really benefits me because when I go to the actual game, it's like, okay, I've been practicing against this team on hard mode, and now I'm playing it on, slightly less than hard mode because these still be tough games. But, it just be certain things. It's like, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that. Okay, we're looking good considering how I prep for the game. So, like I said, he's a homie, he's the rival, he's the mock partner, and overall just a really great friend. Today we are taking on PokeMaster88 from the Discord server, who I just know as Chris. Now, to be formal, I'm gonna call him Pokemaster throughout this, even though if it was up to me, I just call him Chris, because screw formalities when it comes to friends, right? But anyway, we're taking on the homie for the final week of the NBBL. We are both actually locked in for playoffs, so this game kinda doesn't really matter, because we're also already both locked in for the top 4 of our division, which basically means in playoffs. So there's 2 divisions, right? If you get top 4 in your division, you basically get 2 lives in playoffs, so you have to lose twice to be eliminated officially from the whole thing. So yeah, like there's no pressure in this game. Me and him are currently 3-3 against each other, I believe. So, I mean, but it doesn't really matter because whoever takes the lead, I highly doubt the lead lasts that long. But yeah, I get to take on the homie today. As per usual, the homie has a pretty threatening team, which consists of the mascot Meowscarada, he loves that thing. The Keldeo, which me and him both actually grinded for it together because there's like a way to get a shiny Keldeo through Pokemon Home. So me and him just took the time together. We knocked out our Galar decks together. Appreciate it for that, because that could have been so boring if I was doing that all by myself. He even helped me with the Manaphy that I've been using all season that I've grown to really love. So, like I said, I really appreciate having the homie for that. He has the Salamence, he has the Terra Armarouge, and guys, he loves this thing. This thing can Terra into Fire, Grass, or Fairy. He has the Komodo, he has the Terra... Oh, actually, before I even get into freaking Toxtricity, what's kind of funny, he actually hates Komodo, but it just keeps ending up on his team, which I find kind of funny, but he actually hates this Pokemon. But anyway, we have the Terra Toxtricity, who can Terra into Electric, Normal, or Flying. We have the Tinkaton. He loves this thing. What's kind of funny, there's been a lot of times where he'll tell me that, Whimsicott could be like my unofficial mascot. I feel like for him, Tinkaton could be his unofficial mascot. Matter of fact, I'll tell you guys right now, Chris single-handedly is the reason why in most drafts I don't get to use Tinkaton. I guess technically I could also blame it on Zachmander, but today we're going to blame it on Pokemaster88, also known as Chris. We're going to blame it on him. He's the reason I never get to use Tinkaton. He always hogs it, and I never get to use it. Like, dang, bro. Share sometimes, okay? But anyway, the rest of his team, he has the Yanmega, the Terra Avalugg, who can Terra into Ice, Water, or Ghost, and notably, it's his only form of hazard removal. He has the Frostlass, which he also loves, and then he has the Gastrodon, which he actually doesn't like too much because he thinks it's kind of ugly, which is, that's his reasoning for it. He thinks it's kind of ugly, but I think it's grown on him throughout the season. I think it's grown on him. But anyway, in regards to what I think he's bringing, I think he's going to bring Meowscarada and Keldeo and Armarouge. Meowscarada outspeeds my whole team. It's very offensively threatening. Same for Keldeo doesn't outspeed my team, but he outspeeds enough of it. And he is offensively threatening. I feel like he brings the Armarouge. It'll probably be Terra Fairy if I had to take a guess, because my only Steel type is a freaking Cobalion who doesn't really want to deal with Armarouge to begin with. I feel like he also brings Tinkaton because he loves that thing. I feel like he brings Avalugg, it's his only form of hazard removal, and I feel like it'll probably be Terra Ghost, and I feel like he brings Gastrodon as a way to deal with Manaphy and Bellibolt. So to combat this team, first and foremost, I decided I was going to come out the bench for the first time all season, albeit I've only had him for 2 weeks. It's the one, the only Peter Parker, the Spite Ops, who's rocking his Focus Sash. Stakeout for the ability, not that it really matters. 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 defense, Impus Nature with Sticky Webs, Spikes, Circle Throw, and First Impression. His main job is just to get up these webs. If he can do any of the other things, that'll be nice, but, you know, it's not really like a big deal to me. If my opponent leads me Meowscarada, however, we're going to just freaking First Impression because that's a guaranteed kill if he stays in on us, which I doubt, but I mean, if he does, hey, it's a kill. We have Circle Throw for phasing, obviously, and then we have Spikes because Spikes can just help with crucial chip, like for other team members that I'll get into later, but the main thing this guy's supposed to do is get up webs. So yeah, that's Spite Ops. Since my opponent only has Rapid Spin for hazard removal, of course I have to bring our spin blocker, which is No Face the Mimikyu, who's rocking their Leftovers, disguised for the ability. Oh, actually, we're not rocking Leftovers anymore. We actually changed the Leftovers to Life Orb. I just forgot to update it on here. We are 204 attack, 64 special attack, 240 speed, naive nature, so we get a speed boost with a Spadef drop, which doesn't really matter because we have pretty naturally good Spadef anyway. So it really doesn't really hurt us as much as you would think it would. We have Play Rough, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, and Thunder Wave. If I come in on this freaking Avalugg, the first thing I'm going to do is Will-O-Wisp it, because his only switch into Will-O-Wisp would be like Armarouge, who, if you switch it to a ghost move, you might not appreciate that. And even Tigaton doesn't want to switch into a Will-O-Wisp because now you're not hitting as hard and you are a physical attacker. We have T-Wave for things like the Keldeo or the Meowscarada if we don't have webs up, because we have webs up, we just go for Play Rough and we kill the Meowscarada. And Keldeo is the reason we're rocking Life Orb, because Life Orb allows us to one-shot Keldeo with Play Rough, and also Life Orb allows us to one-shot the Armarouge, so we would have to T-Wave it. But if we T-Wave it and then click Hex, as long as he's not a Calm Mindset, we actually one-shot Armarouge, and we always two-shot the Avalugg. So yeah, that is No Face, mainly here just to be a spin blocker and, you know, hopefully get some kills. Next on the team roster, we have one of 2 Terra Captains coming this week. It's the one, the only, the Captain, the Belly Bolt, who's rocking his Mental Herb this week. Electromorphosis for the ability, Terra Fairy, 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 special attack, Bolt Nature with Parabolic Charge, Soak, Toxic, and Slack Off. I can pretty much just spam Parabolic Charge to this entire team. The one mon we can't touch would be Gastrodon, but we can just soak it and then Parabolic Charge it and then get a lot of HP back. We have Terra Fairy because there's only 2 ways to hit us hard, would be Gigaton, Hammer, Tinkaton. Not only do you not 2-shot us, but you can't even spam the move, so we can always just get the HP back. Or just slack it off and get more HP back. And then there is Flash Cannon on the Komodo, which, I mean, I don't even think Komodo is coming, so I think we're actually good on that. So, yeah, Parabolic Charge is free into the team. We can just stay healthy while we chip stuff down. So yeah, that is Belly Bolt, and if I didn't mention this already, we're rocking the Mental Herb in case Tinkaton wants to try to encore us into stuff. No, not today. Anyway, that's Belly Bolt. Next on the team roster is a Pokemon my opponent actually helped me catch, and I appreciate him for it. It's the one, the only... Well, I guess he didn't help me catch it, but he did help me meet the requirements to receive it. It's the one, the only Manaphy, who's rocking her... Now, she's actually rocking Leftovers, unlike Mimikyu. She is Hydration for the ability, 236 HP, 124 defense, 76 special attack, 72 speed, so we can outspeed Meowscarada on webs, and the bulk allows us to live a flower trick always, even if my opponent is banded. We are Bold Nature with Surf, Alluring Voice, Energy Ball, and Tail Glow. So Manaphy can just auto-win us the game if 3 things happen. 1, let's get up webs. 2, chimp Tinkaton by 25%. 3, click Tail Glow. Because at +3, nothing on this team outside of Tinkaton actually lives a hit from us. Well, I guess technically Avalugg because it's sturdy, but without your sturdy, bro, you'd be dead. But anyway, even a Rindoberry Gastrodon would die to a +3 Energy Ball. So as long as we chip Tinkaton down to 75% minimum, we can kill it with a Surf, and we can just kill everything else. Alluring Voice hits the Meowscarada, hits the Komodo, hits the Salamence, hits the Keldeo. If the Armarouge is Terra Fairy, it still dies to a +3 Surf. Yeah, dude, we just click buttons with Manaphy if we could set up. Next on the team roster is my other Terra Captain who could also potentially just click buttons. It's the one, the only Ogerpon Cornerstone, also known as Pebbles. She's my Pebbles. She's rocking her Cornerstone mask. Sturdy for the ability. Terra Rock, of course. Max attack, Force Speed F, max speed, because Keldeo is barely slower than us, so we might as well just run max speed. We're Jolly Nature with Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Play Rough, and Swords Dance. If we can Swords Dance, anything we can touch with Ivy Cudgel, whether neutrally or super effectively, will die. Horn Leech, anything we can touch super effectively with Horn Leech, will die. Play Rough, anything we can touch super effectively with Play Rough will die. The only exception to any of this is Avalugg, and even then, he has to be an Iron Defense set, because a +2 Ivy Cudgel, just, if we're Terra, we two-shot him. If he's Iron Defense, okay, that's different. We actually don't do that. But if we can just set up, we can at least two-shot the freaking thing, the Avalugg, and then one-shot everything else. But we do need those webs up, like, because Triple Axle will kill us through our Sturdy, so we don't want that. But yeah, that is Pebbles. Next on the team roster, last but not least, my opponent's probably going to bring his mascot, so I should bring my mascot, right? It's the one, the only, Big Ace the Cinderace, who's rocking his heavy-duty boots. Libero for the ability, 252 attack, 72 speed F, 184 speed, hasty nature, so speed drop with a speed boost with a defense drop doesn't really matter, because only physical attacker that outspeeds us is Meowscarada, who can't really kill us. Even like we live knockoff, even if he's banded. He has Powerball, we have Powerball, Zen Headbutt, Shadow Ball, and U-Turn. U-Turn is obviously for pivoting, so like Gastrodon, Salamence, we get up out of there. Powerball is pretty free into everything else, with the exception of Komodo and Keldeo, who we can just Zen Headbutt. Like I said, I expect the Avalugg to be Terra Ghost, so we have Shadow Ball, so we can two-shot him if he Terras. And on top of that, we can make Cinderace into a spin blocker that way as well. So in case Mimikyu dies, we still have Cinderace to spin block the Avalugg. But yeah, guys, that is the team. I think that's everything that needed to be said for real. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Chris. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, we are connected with the opponent, Chris, and he has brought Meowscarada. Okay, so he brought his mascot, which is a surprise, honestly. He brought Salamence. Okay, so it's actually a good thing we didn't bring Tinkaton. I mean, not Tinkaton, but Dragonite that I wanted to. He brought Yanmega. That can be annoying. Yanmega, Avalugg, Armarouge, and Keldeo. Alright, so I think against this team, we just lead off with, I mean, is there any reason to not just lead? We're just going to lead with Peter Parker and get our webs up. Yeah, we're just going to lead Peter Parker and get our webs up, because if I take a guess, Avalugg is probably Terra Ghost, and the Armarouge is probably Terra Fairy or Terra Grass, one of the two. But we'll see, we'll see. But good luck, have fun to my opponent, Chris. Let's see what we get ourselves into. LDS, okay. I wonder, do you have the taunt on deck? Do they have the taunt on deck? I'm pretty sure Keldeo gets taunt. If you have taunt, okay, good play to you. And if you don't, alright. Do they have, yep, they got taunt. Alright. Alright, they got taunt. They got taunt on deck, they got taunt on deck. It's all good, it's all good. That just means we have to get, because he has no way to get hazards up from what I can tell except for the Avalugg. So what we're gonna do is go out into, let's go out into the Captain, because it's either he surfs or he flip turns this turn, right? And we know this thing is Inspect, so we're gonna go out to the Captain. We're gonna go out into the Captain. I'm gonna shout out to Lightning the leftovers, because now the mental hurt is pretty much useless. And he has no like real switch into this anymore, because Gastrodon's not here. His Dragon type is a Flying type. Actually, the only thing that switches in is Meowscarada, but then it's like, what does Meowscarada even do back? So we just go for the Parabolic Charge here. Actually, Parabolic Charge is pretty spammable into this team, because even Meowscarada isn't going to appreciate it. Like, there's nothing to resist this. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. If Keldeo stays in, boy, You might not die, but you're going to take a lot of damage. So let's see what happens. At a later time, I'm going to try to get my webs up with Spidops, but if nothing else, it's still here for like phasing. Let me see. Alright, and we're going to get a lot of HP back. Probably don't kill. Yeah, we don't kill him, but we do get a lot of HP back. So let me see, because Yan Mega could be very annoying later on. Albeit, we do have T-Wave on Mimikyu for that thing, if push comes to shove, so I want to keep you healthy. I want to keep you healthy as possible, but we can't get everything we want, right? So I think what we do is just go for the stands over there. I would really prefer to just get damage off onto the there's other things I'd rather get damage on, but we don't switch into Surf right now, so we kind of have to just take it for what it is. So Belly Bolt takes out Keldeo. Okay, we get the Keldeo. We get Keldeo. If I had to take a guess, Armarouge probably comes in next. Armarouge or maybe Salamence if it's special. No, if Salamence comes in, we're going to Mimikyu. If Armarouge comes in, I don't think we really have a... Yeah, we don't have a play here. We don't really have a play here. So let me see. How much damage do we take from Armarouge? We take... Oh gosh, we're just dead. Like, we're absolutely dead. Now what are the odds he tries setting up on us? And what's the play after this? The play after this, honestly, would just be to go into... we kind of have to get a captain right here, don't we? And the play after this could be going into Mimikyu and just clicking, T-Wave. But we're going to go for a Toxic, just in case he gets greedy and tries to set up on us. Alright. Armarouge takes out our guy. So, let's see. That's Belly's down. Armarouge has one. Okay. So... I think we go into Mimikyu and just go for the T-Wave. Yeah, let's go into Mimikyu and just go for the T-Wave. He has to... Like, first of all, he has to Terra here. Okay, so what's gonna come out on this? I'm assuming it's... Oh, okay. And you miss. Great. Nice. Lucky. Must be nice. If I had to... I mean, what do you go for? I think we still T-Wave this thing. Yeah, we still T-Wave you. We still go for the T-Wave. I think he knows how lucky he got, too. But it is what it is. Finally, we T-Wave you. We get the T-Wave off. So let me see. This thing is paralyzed. Do we actually kill you with Tech? Because I could keep this around for later. Let me see. So you're paralyzed. You're not a... Let me see. Do we want to just switch out on this? I mean, but here's the thing, though. Now at this point, I think we just go for... I think we just go for... Dude, we just go for the play rough. Maybe we get the full para. If we get the full para, that could be nice. Alright, so Meowscarada takes out Mimikyu, so there goes our spin blocker, but we might not need it anymore. We might not need it. We just go into Ogre Pond now. We just go into our Pebble and just click, because there's no switch in. Like, there's literally no switch in. Everything on the team is weak to Rock, so we just click Ivy Cudgel every time. We just click Ivy Cudgel every time. Like, he cannot, like, you have to just give us Meowscarada here. Like, even if Salamence is intimidated, you're not switching into a freaking, you're just not switching into Ivy Cudgel. You're just not. So, the only thing that could maybe switch in is Avalugg, and even then, you're taking a lot of damage, my guy. So let's see what he decides to go for. Let's see what you decide to go for. Because at this point, the only thing we have that we actually could and want to tear would be Pebbles, because, well, the Belly Bolt is down a lot sooner than what it is. But it is what it is. Okay, so we take out Meowscarada. We take out Meowscarada with Pebbles. So he still has Salamence, Yanmega, Armor, so everything is still weak to Rock. But if Salamence comes in and... I don't think we die to a Dual Winged. But it does get that, I have to acknowledge. And actually, we just kill Salamence anyway in Zero. Salamence, Intimidate. Oh, even through an Intimidate, it's still... Actually, yeah, even if you Intimidate, it can still kill you. So it's Yanmega. We're just gonna go for the Ivy Cudgel. We're just gonna go for the Ivy Cudgel. Or do we just Swords Dance? No, we just Ivy Cudgel. I think we just Terra and Ivy Cudgel. Because let me double check something. Rock resists Bug and... How much time do we have? Rock. Okay. So we don't resist Bug, but we do resist Flying, which I feel like is a little bit more important here. Because we don't want to be weak to... Man, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay. Alright, we're here. We're here. He goes for the protect. That's cool. We could have Swords Danced there. We could have just Swords Danced. And that would have probably lost the game up, but it is what it is. So he has to... He can Air Slash us, but it's not gonna do, like, crazy damage, right? And I swear, if we lose to Air Slash Cheese, I'll be so pissed off. I'm just being honest. If we lose to Air Slash Cheese, I'll be so pissed. Like, this thing might actually get Energy Ball the whole time, and I'm over here playing with it. We're about to find out, though. We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Did you get Energy Ball? I think you do. Upon further, you know, thinking, I think you actually get that. Okay, never mind. Something has to take this hit now. Avalugg. You're not going to appreciate this, my guy. You are not going to appreciate this. Yeah, you're not going to appreciate that. What I think I do now is actually go into... There's no Manaphy switch in, actually. So we go into Manaphy, I think. Because what does Avalugg do to let you body thrust, right? And here's another thing, is Avalugg slower than Spidoff? Oh, you're way slower. So something we could maybe also do is just go into Spidoffs, and then, let me see, what do we do? Actually, to be safe, because Manaphy, how good is Manaphy into the rest of the team? Pretty darn great, actually. So, since we know Ogerpon can kill Salamis no matter what, let's just go into Manaphy. Let's just go into Manaphy. Because I don't think he lets Ogerpon... I mean, if you don't attack here, okay, good for you. But I really don't think he just lets Ogerpon sit there. I don't think he does. Where's Terra? Terra goes like I thought she would do. Alright. So he's Terra Ghost. We're gonna go for... Okay. So I could have went Spot off there. It is what it is. We're gonna go for the... I think we're gonna just go for a Tail Glow. Tail Glow, and then we... Yeah, I think we just Tail Glow here. So he probably goes for Body Press. Yep. Okay, he went for the Body Press. He went for the Body Press. We're gonna go for a... So let me see, do we kill... do we kill this thing with Dazzling Gleam? Because if we can just click Dazzling Gleam here, I'd rather just click that. Okay, so that doesn't actually... Because I want to try to read... Because maybe he goes into Salamis here. I think we just click Dazzling Gleam. Okay, he could have killed this thing. He could have killed this thing. He could have killed this thing. We could have killed this thing. It is what it is. We could have killed it. We just go for a surf now. We just go for a surf. The only thing that could kill us now would be a energy ball from Armaru, but we don't even need the... Let me see. So I feel like he has to Terra to account for us being faster. Actually? So Yan Mega comes back out. I think we just fire off a Surf. Because how much damage are we taking from a... Like, how much are you doing to us? You're doing... Oh, you did Giga Drain. That's crazy. So, let's see. As long as you don't flinch us, we actually... Okay. We just go for a Surf. Don't flinch us. Thank you, Manaphy. Thank you, Manaphy. Thank you, Manaphy. Don't let me lose the cheese, Manaphy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Manaphy. So, Avila goes good. So, Avila is down. Yan Mega is down. So, Ogerpon just wins us the game now. Who's this? Salamis? Okay. That's 2 for Manaphy. I'm pretty sure he thinks that we're faster than the Armarouge, and we're actually not. Unless he's like just bulking no speed. Oh, we live this. Right. Yeah, so that's 3 for Manaphy. That's 3 for the Manaphy. That's 3 for the Manaphy. If it's not obvious, Manaphy's going to the thumbnail. You go, Manaphy. Alright, so that just leads the... I'm going to go ahead and put you down as dead, because you should be slower than Armarouge. You just should be. You should be. So, after we die to this, we just go Ogerpon, and Ogerpon wins us the game. Unless he's Focus Sash, in which case... Oh, we're actually faster than you? That means you're bulky variant. That's okay, that's all good. So, Manaphy, I'm sorry for writing you down as dead when you're not. Anyway, GG's to the opponent, Chris. It was a fun one. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out. Oh, actually, before I get into that, so basically what this game means, me and Chris are both locked in for playoffs, and we're both locked in for top 4 of the NBBL, which basically just means when we go to playoffs, we have to lose twice for us to actually be out of playoffs. So it's a good thing me and the homie both make it. But anyway, GG's to my opponent. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.